Hey, Fire Guy here, and today I've got another video. And in this video, we're going to be working on an Alto Shaam AR7E Rotisserie. They're claiming it's not cooking as fast as their other rotisseries, so it's slow cooking. They think it's from one of the lights being out. FYI, it's not the lights. Yeah, the lights only are like 5 watts, so yeah, that's not going to be an issue. So we're going to have to look at contactor, relays, or this could be the fan, grounding elements, regular elements. So we're gonna get in there and figure out what's going on. So I'll see you at the store. So this is the units. Take these 2 screws off the bottom and we'll see what's going on. These are your main heat contactors. You can see the top one here, which is for your grounding elements, has engaged, but the bottom contactor has not. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check coil voltage. So that's that black wire in the back bottom on there, and the top are the 2 prongs right there. We got to make sure we got at least, I believe this is a 208 coil. So we're gonna make sure we got 208 volts. So you can put your leads on there. Make sure you got 208 volts. If we do, then the issue is gonna be a contactor. If we don't, then we got to figure out where we're missing the coil voltage from. So let me get in there, test it real quick. Unfortunately, I need both hands, and I'll tell you what the results are. Alright, so as you can see, I got an AC voltage there, and we only have not even a full volt. So we're missing coil voltage, so we got to figure out where to go next. Alright, so one coil goes to a relay, and the other one ventures off into the other contactor here, and then it goes to the fan switch. So, but I noticed something. So the fan switch is not engaged, but that's because the fan itself is not spinning. So it's very possible we have a bad fan. Now, one easiest way to do that is take this cover off. I already took 3 screws. I'm going to take it off, and we're going to manually bypass the switch. If we manually bypass it and we see the contactor engage, your fan, obviously this is an issue, then we got to figure out why the fan's not spinning. More than likely, it's just a bad fan. It could be a bad capacitor, but we will figure it out here in a minute. Alright, so if I go to this fan switch and I manually bypass it, you can hear the contactor engaging. So, that is definitely the issue. Now let's figure out what's going on with this fan. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and test the capacitor, since pretty much that's where the wires come off of. It goes to one relay and the capacitor. So the black wire was on this terminal over here, the brown wire was on this terminal, and actually this wire here, 171, went on the same terminal as the black. Now we want to go ahead and test the capacitor. So get your meter out, select it, so that sometimes it's going to be like on the continuity thing, but my meter has a thing for capacitors directly, and select it to capacitor. You should see where it says like NF, but when you actually test it, you'll see like a UF, like the typical microfarad symbol. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So put your leads on there, and you'll see I'm only getting 0.47 microfarads. This thing is a 3.0 microfarad, so that capacitor is most certainly bad. So we got to order them and replace that capacitor. Alright, now for the bottom unit. Now they're saying the bottom unit's not grounding. So I already took the cover off. I want to show you guys something really cool. Way in the back, you see that wire that came off? That's why it's not grounding. We need to reattach that wire to the contactor. So it's got to go to L1, to where the line's at. So that's going to be a quick, easy fix. Alright, so I reconnected the wires, tightened up the connection a little bit, hooked my meter up, put on amp draw. As you can see, we're at almost 13 amps, which tells me we are golden and our grounding elements will be working. Well, there you have it, guys. A pretty simple thing to figure out right now. The bottom unit, real easy to figure out. Top unit, real easy. Once I get the part, we'll return, install it, and finish seeing how that goes.